Let 2023 be the year where you finally start investing. It doesn't have to be super complicated, and I will show you why. This video is the first one of a new series on how to start investing. And as you watch these videos, please feel free to comment down below if there's anything that's unclear to you or anything that you want a separate video on where I go more into detail on one of your questions. For legal reasons, I have to give the disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor and that this is not investment advice. I have a university background of finance, accounting, and taxation, and even though we don't learn about investing at university, we do learn about how the market and the economy work in general, and also how we can analyze a company's financial situation. I love reading and educating myself on personal finance in my free time, and in these videos I will share with you what I've learned from that and from my own experience. Let's begin. If you've been wondering when a good time to start investing would be, it's now. Now is the best time to start investing. First of all, the longer you are invested, the more you can take advantage of things like compound interest, which I explained in depth in a different video over here. And while that is always true, it additionally is a really great time to start investing right now in 2023 because the stock market has been down. If the stock market is down, that means that with the same amount of money, you can buy more shares of your investments, and you're basically getting them at a discount. And then when the stock market goes back up, you're making money from that. Now that we're already talking about making money with investments, let me tell you the following about losses. Most of us are probably afraid of losing money in a stock market, and maybe that's the reason why you haven't even started yet. But let me tell you something, you never lose money unless you sell your investments at a low price. If you have, let's say, 10,000 invested, and then the stock market plummets and now it's worth only 6,000. If you sell your investments now, you will have lost 4,000. If you don't sell them and just wait, it's very likely that the price will go up again and you will be back at 10,000, and then maybe next year or in a couple of years 12,000, 15,000, and so on. So in that case, you haven't lost any money. Now you may be asking yourself, yeah, but how do I know that the price will go back up? Good question. If we look at the stock market in total over the years, the stock market has always gone up. Of course, there are always some individual stocks that don't recover, or maybe the company even goes bankrupt. In that scenario, you do lose all the money that you have in that particular stock. And how do we know whether a stock is going to make us lose money? Well, we don't. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time, has said, "We haven't the faintest idea what the stock market is going to do when it opens on Monday." We never have. There's just no way of knowing. Do you know what the best performing stock of 2022 was? According to moneyusnews.com, it was Target Hospitality Corporation with 325% of growth. Ever heard of that stock? No? Well, me neither. This just goes to show that it's extremely difficult to pick the right stocks that will make you money. Now we are already deep in the topic of investing strategies. Stock picking is one of them, and it's active investing. If you want to invest in individual stocks, you need a lot of time, effort, and expertise. With some time at hand, you can analyze the company's earning potential, their competitive advantage, you can check their financial position, you can analyze the stock, like the price-earning ratio, for example, or other ratios, and then you can decide whether you want to invest in that company or not. It's impossible to predict the performance of a stock. You can, however, analyze how viable and how promising the company behind the stock is. As I said before, stock picking is active investing. You need a lot of time to find your investment options. You also need to reevaluate these companies and these stocks at a regular basis because the companies and also their financial position can change anytime. It really doesn't have to be that complicated though. Did you know that Warren Buffett's investment advice is actually not to pick stocks but to invest in an index fund? If you buy a fund, you buy a whole basket of stocks. So if one of these stocks were to perform badly, you wouldn't lose a lot of money because it's just one of many. And it's most likely going to be offset by a number of other stocks that have performed great in that period. Also, the fund will take care of which stocks should be inside that fund and which ones shouldn't. You don't have to worry about that. It's either the fund manager who's taking care of that or the index itself. Obviously, you can handpick your stocks and create your own basket to mimic the effect and to have diversification, but do you really want to spend all that time to do that? For me personally, I want an investment strategy that minimizes the time and effort that I have to put in. I want my money to work for me, and I'd rather spend that time with my friends or traveling. I don't want to worry about what to buy next. I mostly invest in index funds because they're cheap and because they work. If you want to take a closer look of what a difference of 1% in annual fees could make over a lifetime of investing, check out the video I made on that topic where I show the exact numbers and how much money you would lose if you chose a more expensive fund compared to a cheaper one. Back to investment strategies. It really comes down to how much time you want to spend on your investments and how experienced you are with analyzing stocks and companies. If you're someone who's dreading investing or someone who just wants to keep things simple, have your money work for you, and not worry about your investments, then passive investing is the path you should choose. You could also do a mixture of passive and active investing, and that's what I kind of do at the moment. I do have my index funds where I regularly contribute money to, where I keep investing, and then I also have set aside money to invest in stocks because I wanted to have some fun with stocks and I wanted to learn from it. So that money I'm prepared to even lose. I wouldn't care because I know that the money from the index funds are a safe investment and they make money for me long term. From the stocks, I have made some wins, I have made some losses. It doesn't really matter to me much because it's for educational purposes. Currently, my stocks are mostly in the negative because the stock market is down, but I don't care. I'm just going to wait it out and I'm going to wait until they're positive again before I sell. I hope this video helped you lose your fear of investing a little bit. What we consider to be so difficult about investing is mostly stock picking, and at times it even seems like we would need a crystal ball in order to make good decisions with the stocks. However, there's passive investing that's super simple, has been proven to make money, requires almost no time and definitely no stress. So let's take this year to educate ourselves on investing and to finally start investing on our own. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you don't want to miss the other videos of this series, then subscribe to my channel. I'll already link some investing videos over here that I've made a few months back, so you have something to watch while you're waiting, and I'll see you in the next video.